Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking it back to my roots. We're talking about sustainable shoes. So if you've been around for a long time, well, even if you haven't, I'm going to tell you a little story. The very first video I ever did was about a pair of shoes called Rothys. This was before they kind of got as big as they are now, and I was doing it in my mom's bedroom. I have like a little Santa doll behind me because I think it was around Christmas time. And I just talked about my love of these shoes and kind of went over them, and that video did pretty well. And I have multiple videos on Rothys, and kind of when they came out with new pairs, I would show them. I still have so many pairs of Rothys and I still love them to death, but I have found a more affordable and sustainable brand, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I wanted to say thank you to Vivaia. Am I saying that right? I know I should know how to say this brand, but I unfortunately don't. But they sent me 2 pairs of shoes. I got to choose. This video is all my own thoughts, and I will tell you a little bit about the 2 different kinds I got. So I did want to get 2 very different but also similar to my Rothys because so for me, this is a comparison video. I think that these shoes are kind of modeled along the same lines as Rothys, and I'm going to get into all the details, but I wanted to really do a sample of ones that I already have from Rothys with the new Vivaia ones, and that's what I'm doing today. Before I jump in, please do remember to subscribe, like, all those things. It does help me so much. And I'm having a giveaway at 2,000. This would mean 4,000, so I'm having a giveaway at 2,000 subscribers. I've got a really nice goodie bag. It's really a box with lots of products in it so far, and I'm so excited to give that away to one of my subscribers. So let's get into it. Okay, so very much like Rothys, this brand is meant to be sustainable. They are using 6 water bottles to make 1 pair of shoes. I guess I should show you the pair that I got. You guys, I got orange. How cute are these? Oh my gosh. Oh, I've got these in them. I love it. And I love getting pops of color for my shoes because I tend to wear basics up top in my pants. And so then I just do a little pop of color, which if you can see the Rothys, which are yellow, I clearly have a theme. So I'm going to read from the website because otherwise I don't want to say something that's wrong, but the overall mission is to make a more sustainable shoe that is recycling and reusing products that we've gotten rid of. So with that said, they have a supply chain that recycles discarded PET bottles from the ocean. Then the factory cleans up the bottles to make sure there's no filth and dirt in them. The cutting machine then chips plastic into flakes, which are extruded later into threads. And then lastly, the factory loads the fabric into their high-tech 3D knitting machine that contains a secret design method and algorithm, which then produces something like this. So, really cool. I love that idea. Also, all of it is meant to be eco-friendly and really thoughtful. So this insole is obviously, you can take it out, and not all but many of their shoes are machine washable, so that's really great. And then this is supposed to be deodorizing, so obviously if you sweat like this girl on her feet, it's not going to get all stinky and gross. They're also coming up with new materials and ways to make their shoes more sustainable. So they do have a pair of heels, which I'm going to insert here. It says that the heel part of the Stella collection is a great example. It's composed of a material called ABS. I'm not going to say what that is, which is made from a plastic, and it can be melted down and reshaped. So they're reusing things, coming up with new ways. I love that idea. So this brand is called the Aria. Yeah. And they retail for $79. So in comparison, this is the Rothys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is the Rothys, obviously, and these retail for $125. This is $79. You're saving $40, and you can save even more because I do have a discount code, which I will list here and put below. And now I'm going to also start using shoes as hands because this is so much more fun. So in addition to having a cheaper price, they also have way more styles than Rothys. I'm not even going to be able to get into all of them, but if you take a look on the website, it's the flats are probably 15, 20 different kinds. And then you have mules, loafers, boots, sneakers, heels, and sandals. And within each one of them, they have multiple options, and it's just a lot more to choose from than Rothys, which is pretty cool. So the other pair that I got are these sneakers, which I am obsessed with. So how cute are these? I mean, I feel like they just don't have something like this in Rothys style. They're very, Rothys I would say is more kind of traditional and basic, which is fine, and I love that. I obviously have so many pairs, but I feel like with the Vivaia, it's just, you get a little bit more like fun and flair. Also the soles, important part, right? So the soles are created using a carbon-free rubber for a highly elastic and flexible feel that is shock resistant, fungi proof, and odor resistant. So all of it is very thoughtfully done, even going down to the box, which is made from recycled materials. Obviously, this is just like a very basic cardboard with everything you can recycle, nothing that you cannot. And they offer free shipping, which is awesome, and 14-day returns. And also, like I said, I'm going to be giving you guys a 15% discount code if you want to try any of these out. So I want to try them on for you, and I want to do a little, you know, try on and show you what they look like on, because I've been wearing them a lot, especially these as I get into the cooler months. I feel like, especially with this one, because I did choose a neutral color, they just go with everything. They're really cute. I get so many compliments on these, like I can't even tell you how many compliments. And then of course this pair is a little bit more standoutish, but I just chose that because it's me. I do want to mention there is a bit of a difference in the look of them. So with the Rothys, you can see that it's kind of got this like this pointed design, and it kind of curves around, so you can see that profile, whereas the Vivaia are a bit more kind of flat and basic. Like they don't curve anywhere except for just this normal curve, where like a normal flat curve. But that is something to keep in mind. They have the exact same feel. It just has that same kind of like textury feel. So that's pretty much the same. And then even the soles, sorry, they're dirty. It's like, that's a dupe for sure. I did want to show you my Rothys sneaker just for comparison's sake. So these are the two of them. They look very similar. The Rothys one, obviously, I think the sole is a bit different on the Rothys, and I just like that kind of rubbery nude sole. But overall, these are really adorable, and I'm going to show you. I think when you see them on, you're going to see how cute and adorable they look. So let's jump into that try on, and then it'll be back. So as you can see from the shoes, they're quite flexible. That is one of the benefits to these kind of recycled plastic shoes, which I love, especially as someone who does have bunions, kind of like some weird feet. They just flex right around the parts on my foot that need a little bit more space, and they don't ever pull or tug. Also, most of them are machine washable, which I mentioned. So when I went and got these neutral sneakers, I felt a little bit more confident because I knew I could just throw them in the wash, because I do tend to get things super dirty. In terms of sizing, I would say they are mostly true to size, but if you know sometimes that you need more kind of room in certain shoes, then definitely go up a size. They do not have half sizes. In the orange flats, I got it in a size 41, which is equivalent to a 10 in American sizes. And then in the sneaker, I got a size 41 as well, so another 10. And that's just because I'm kind of more like a 9.5. So if you're in between, I would suggest going up a size, unless you know otherwise. But for me, that's the same as in my Rothys. I do have a size 10 in most of my Rothys. So it's kind of the same sizing. But if you have a question about that, let me know. All right, guys. So how cool are these? I just love, I love a good dupe. If you guys know me, I love a good dupe. And I'm not saying that they're a dupe in the terms of like you sacrifice quality. These sneakers are just like, they are solid. And again, I get so many compliments on them, and they're, by the way, I don't know how I forgot to mention this. They're super comfortable, like incredibly comfortable. I don't need to wear socks with them. They're just perfect. And now that we're going back into the office more, these are great for that. And they just really remind me of the Rothys, which of course I love. But I think it's a great option if you're kind of on the fence, you can't spend $125. This is just one of those brands where you're like, I have so many options. I'm not kind of tied to maybe one thing, and I can choose from different colors, different styles, all those things. And I can get it for $40 less plus a discount from your favorite YouTuber, Dana. So I think it's a really good option. And of course I would not be mentioning it if I didn't think that, because you guys, you can go back on my channel. I have many, many videos on Rothys, so I wouldn't sell them down the river this quickly. Anyway, if you guys have questions, please let me know. I wholeheartedly stand behind these shoes, especially the sneakers. I have to tell you, these are my favorite. I just love them so much. If you have any questions or you want any recommendations, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.